Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you're trying to figure out should you refinance your student loans, well, think about it. It depends on if it's a federal student loan or if it's an actual bank student loan. All right. And so I'm going to talk about the difference between the two because maybe this is going to help you. Like with your federal student loans, because they have such low interest rate, you're not paying a whole lot of money on interest on these loans. Now, here's the thing about it that some people get caught up on is that they may have defaulted on their federal student loan, right? Now, with the federal government, they do have this new program where they will reinstate your student loan and they will remove all the late payments from the student loan. Okay, it's called a restart or something like that, right? Now, here's the interesting thing about this so that you understand with this debt ceiling default, avoiding this default debt ceiling situation, they're going to start reenacting people pay their student loans. All right. Now, with the federal student loans. However, when it came to private student loans, they don't have the same type of forbearance. Okay, you don't have the same type of federal protection as well. Okay, and so that's the reason that I tell you guys before you actually consider refinancing your federal student loan over to a private student loan, just keep in mind you're going to lose your legal rights because there's no protection. That can be a good thing. And the reason why, because like with private student loans, okay, let's talk about private student loans. Let's talk about Sophie, right? So with Sophie, their loans, they're called student loans, but they're just regular loans. If you default on it, you pass statutes of limitations, then they can't legally come after you, right? So this is the thing about it where most people get confused because they figure that, well, my government student loan, I can never get rid of it. Well, in reference to your government student loan, you may not can get rid of it, but you can get it off your credit report. Okay, because when you default on your government student loan, if it goes into default, here's a key thing that you guys have to remember. Whenever a lender issues a loan, period, okay, and it charges interest on the loan, all right, there should be a insurance policy connected to it. All right. Now, the mistake that most people make is when they're trying to find out, well, how do I know? How do I know? And the reason they make this mistake is because they're actually always asking for the loan contract. You do not want to ask for the loan contract, okay? You want to ask them for the accounting records. All right. The reason is you want to ask for the accounting records because if you look at the actual accounting records, it's going to show you the actual loan amount, the original loan amount. It's going to actually give you a full breakdown of where every dollar was dispersed. And 90% of the student loan people that took out student loans, I'm pretty sure you would see a section that says administrative fees. And then those administrative fees is usually where they would wrap up like your premiums for your insurance policy.